That's our subject for today. And the rocks. I'd like to suggest that the rocks symbolize our own struggles with forgiveness. One way of putting it, perhaps, is that the rocks symbolize unforgiveness, the bitterness, the anger, the resentments that we hold on to. Now, in just a few seconds, I want to play a short video for you about a man who has a rock. It's much larger than this. And he carries it around with him, and again, it represents the bitterment that he has. It represents the anger that he has, the unforgiveness that he has. And then at the very end of the video, notice a woman looks at the rock and she's trying to decide, shall I pick it up or not? Here is the video from the DVD player on the woman and the rock and the man who carries around the rock. I promise you, it's really here. Okay, we're switching modes from PowerPoint to DVD. It's just going to take a few seconds, and we'll be ready to go. I wanted to give each of you a great big rock, but it made more sense to use a small one to symbolize it. You know, the Bible says, "This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it." They have a song like that. This is the day that the Lord has made. What we need to recognize, I think, is that while you were sleeping, at least most of you, the Lord made another sunrise. The Lord deposited another 24 hours into your life account. What a gift that is. You woke up this morning. There was a time in my life, a little more than a year ago, when I wasn't sure if I was going to wake up the next morning or not because of health issues. And some of you are faced with that. When there's a sunrise and you wake up and you're alive to enjoy it, what a great blessing that is. The thing is, though, that there are no do-overs. You have this day once. Today is the day that you have. Enjoy it. Live like you were dying. The Bible tells us in Psalm 90, verse 12, "Teach us how short our life is, so that we may become wise." Now, it doesn't matter how long you live. Your life is short in comparison to eternity. I did a Google search yesterday to find out how old is the oldest person on earth today. I found out that the oldest person today is 128 years old. So I'm just middle-aged right now. Comparatively speaking, 128 years old. Well, Patrick Swayze was 57. My father died when he was 56. Doesn't really matter. In comparison to eternity, any age that we attain is very, very short. Teach us how short our lives are. If you only had 30 days to live, how would you live it? Now, each of you was given a rock when you came in today because the rock symbolizes your struggle with forgiveness. Somewhere along the way, you will be hurt. Somewhere from the time you're born till the time you die, you will get wounded. You will be betrayed or you will be abandoned. So it shouldn't come as a surprise to us when these things happen, because we live in a sinful world and we will be hurt. It is a fact of life. The Bible says, "Do all that you can to live in peace with everyone." You know, I'm the type of person that my first response is I want to get even. When I see, when I'm going down the freeway, I was going to say 70 miles an hour, but I'll say 65 because that's the speed limit on the freeways. If I'm going down 65 and someone passes me up like I'm standing still, I secretly hope they get caught. I would love to see them go through a radar trap. That's the kind of person I am. I like to see them, get caught because, boy, I want to go that fast, but I'm afraid it's going to cost me $500 if I do. So I want them to get caught. Now, I suppose if I was really like Christ, a forgiving, loving, deeper, speaking, sweeter person, I would give that forgiveness. And I would pray that that man doesn't get hurt as he speeds down the highway. I would pray that he would not be involved in an accident. Or I would just want all good things for him instead of the way